Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kelly Steinke. I'm the founder of Read Learning Educational Services and the author of Silver Moon Spelling Rules. And I'm here today with Kate Wagner, our blogging expert, as well as a dyslexia interventionist with my team. Hi, Kate.
How are you?
Doing well. I'm excited to share this new game that you've created to help students work with the doubling rule for the middle of words.
The Taffy.
Yeah, this can be very tricky. So if you visit our website, if you go to www.silvermoonspellingrules.com and you click on the blogs tab, you're going to notice the past several blogs have been dedicated content to specific to spelling rules. And those spelling rules, Kate's got real creative with, and she's created games and activity pages to help teachers facilitate the learning that's necessary when it comes to these spelling rules. So our rule today is found on the Silver Moon website under the blog section under the Taffy Apple rule. So Taffy Apple is a rule that is going to help us spell double letters or not spell double letters in the middle of multi-syllable words. So we'll pretend once again that I'm the instructor and Kate will be my students. And I've already emailed the content to Kate to print off at her house, and she's going to share her document camera right now.
Here it is.
Okay, so we have this great little game board. It's called Knock 'em Down. And this is how gameplay works. What I'm going to do is give my student, who is Kate, a word to repeat back. And she's going to listen for those syllables within that word. And she might even write down those syllables in that word to determine whether or not she hears a consonant closing off that first short vowel sound, because that's going to tell her whether or not she needs to double that middle letter. So hopefully this is clarified and makes sense as we roll through the game. Kate, did you want to add anything to this description?
Not really, just logistically, I think I actually put this in a page protector. So just logistically, when your student is setting it up, if they can put it in a page protector, then you don't have to print so many copies. So that's just an extra note for our gameplay.
Yeah, that is a really good idea. Reusable resources.
Mm-hmm.
So this kind of plays like almost like a tic-tac-toe, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. It does. So
go ahead.
So
Yeah, what the goal is.
The object is to get 4 in a row. So your student can get 4 going this way, 4 going this way, or 4 going that way.
Okay. And you can X out your jar if you get a correct answer. But if you don't get the correct answer, you've got some options. You can either allow the other player to try to steal that point, or you can just, continue play, depending on the student you're working with. Okay, Kate, you ready for our first word?
I am. I'm going to pick a number.
Okay.
So I think I'd like to go with, number 3.
Okay, number 3, we have the word wedding.
Wedding. Okay, I think I'm going to write this down.
Okay.
So what I have is a piece of paper that just has a line down the middle. What this represents are 2 boxes or 2 sides for 2 syllables. And that's going to help me write my word down. So the first thing I want to do is I want to say the word and divide it in half. So I want to go wedding. I'm going to say the first syllable, we. Ding. Now notice I'm only writing what I hear. I notice that this is a short vowel, we, and there's nothing closing it off. I better double the next D. So this one, number 3, is the doubling rule.
Very good. So now you'd get your X on your number 3. That was a great example. Okay, so as you can see, there's quite a bit of pre-teaching that goes into this one as well. And if you're working through the Silver Moon program, you're going to get all of the content you need in the correct order. So students have already learned closed syllables equate to short vowels, open syllables equate to long vowels. And we've gotten to this point where we're able to teach this rule because the prerequisites have been taught. Let's give you another word, Kate. What number would you like to pick?
I think I'm going to try for this up and down. So let's try for number 7.
Hard choice.
It is.
Okay, number 7, we have the word bedrock.
Bedrock. I'm going to use my paper again. So I'm going to say my word again, and I'm going to tap it out into syllables. What I like about having a 2-sided paper is you can actually see those syllables as I'm tapping, so it gives me a focal point. Bed, rock. Okay, first syllable's bed. Rock. Well, I noticed there's a short vowel, but it's already closed with the letter D, so I don't need to double anything. So this one would not use the doubling rule.
Exactly. So if you have your vowel already closed off, there's no need to double that letter that comes after it. I like the syllable division line that you've used here because that's a very nice concrete way to show students who may view the syllable tapping on the table as a little more abstract.
I agree.
All right, well, let's walk you through one more.
Okay. Well, I suppose I'll try number 11. Should we add a challenge and remove the written part of it?
I think we should. That's a great idea. Let's just do this auditorily.
Okay.
Okay. And for those of you watching the video, I have an answer key over. Don't look, Kate. I've got an answer key on my side. So when you download these activities, you have all the directions, the answer keys, and the student playing materials. So number 11 is gossip.
Ooh, all right. So I'm still going to want to tap out my word and say it. I may even still want a guide for tapping so I can draw a new line on there, but I'm not going to write it this time. So I only can use my ears. All right, here we go. Gossip. Ga. Sip. Ga. Ah is a short sound, and it came at the end of my first syllable, but I don't hear anything closing it off. Ga. Sip. So I think I'm going to have to double in that one.
I think you're right.
Hooray.
I like how you thought that through. One other nuance to point out with the syllable division process is that when words do have double letters, as a teacher, when you're dictating the word, you're not pronouncing that first letter that's doubled. So in the case of gossip, you would not say, when you're tapping your syllables, gossip, which I think is natural for a lot of us to do. In order to use this rule correctly, you really do need to only pronounce and spell what you hear. So you would have ga, with nothing after it, sip.
Exactly.
Well, play would continue until there are 4 in a row, and I'm convinced that Kate's going to win this game with one more, but I think you got the feel for this activity. So if you would like to download this one, you can find it at www.silvermoonspellingrules.com. Here is our nice game directions. That's a good view of that, Kate. Well, I think that's all for now. Tune in next time for some more tips and tricks on spelling rules. Thank you so much, Kate.
Thank you.
Okay, have a good day.